Before we start this video, you must be wondering what Sonic and Ben 10 have in common. Well, not much, but if it means anything, Man of Action, the creators of Ben 10, are making a new Sonic series called Sonic Prime, and they even hinted at a crossover between the Sonic universe and Ben 10 universe. And there's one thing for certain about these two, they're both pretty overpowered. When you see my channel, you likely think it only follows Sonic, and therefore I think Sonic wins. But you actually couldn't be more wrong. I grew up with Ben 10 airing on Cartoon Network, and I watched every single episode, up until the reboot happened. So I know how underrated Ben is, especially with the way he was treated in his death battle. Let's do an analysis on who would win in the fight, Ben 10 or Sonic from the Archie Comics. You should all probably know by now that Sonic's main attribute is his speed. He's had his fair share of speed feats in the video games, but in the Archie comics, Sonic's on a whole new level. In his base form, he can run through the entire multiverse in a day. If you want to go by statements, it's stated he can travel to all the planets in the universe in a couple of seconds. Archie Sonic is also shown to have infinite speed, in which he was frozen by Time Man's time stop technique, but he can still move and break out of it. And in his super form, he has incalculable speed, as shown in his battle against Knuckles. Ultimately, Sonic's speed is infinite. As for Ben Tennyson, he has some pretty quick aliens of his own. It's ironic that Accelerate is trademarked as a speedster, but he's far from the fastest. For example, Cobblestone flew to another solar system in short time, making this alien many times faster than light when compared to Accelerate. But these feats pale in comparison to Sonic's speed. Luckily, Ben has an alien that has infinite speed through being able to move outside of time. That alien is Alien X. His species, the Celestial Sapiens, are explicitly said to be born into the Forge of Creation, a nebula that has no time. With that being said, Ben and Sonic tie in speed. But we have to consider that most of Ben's other aliens aren't that quick, and Ben has to react fast enough to activate Alien X before Sonic tags him. Seems unlikely, right? Well, while Ben can't move that fast on his own, the Omnitrix has a failsafe that has quick reaction speed. It was able to react to the universe getting destroyed in the final episode of Ben 10 Omniverse. Is it fast enough to stop Sonic? Probably not, but if we assume there was no time and space due to the universe destruction, that would put the Omnitrix at infinite speed as well. Archie Sonic has learned different moves over the years of freedom fighting. Yes, he mainly relies on his super speed and trademark spin dash, but he has various powers and abilities. Take a look at his super form, which can warp reality to be whatever he likes, and his ultra form has elemental and matter manipulation. But while it's true Sonic has many skills, he pales in comparison to Ben, and that's because Ben has hundreds of aliens at his disposal, each with different abilities. There are two smart aliens that stick out, Grey Matter and Brainstorm. Brainstorm is extremely smart, having an IQ of 1 non-alien, so he can likely figure out a way to defeat Sonic. Granted, Sonic doesn't stop him during the time that he's spending making the calculations. Ben wins the skill category. Sonic is extremely powerful, fighting beings that are said to have infinite power. He can tap into unlimited power himself by using the super form, which holds the limitless power of the Chaos Emeralds. If you look at the range and potency, Sonic's fought beings that could destroy the multiverse. Examples of such beings are Master Mogul, who was crushing universes with just a grip of his hand and nearly wiped out the whole multiverse. Enerjack was the power of Master Mogul and then some, and Sigma, who could absorb an infinite amount of multiverses. Sonic himself can warp the multiverse to his desire with just a thought, and being distracted by Dr. Eggman caused him to make the multiverse collapse in on itself. As for Ben Tennyson, he has two aliens that are multiversal, Clockwork and Alien X. Clockwork was able to reverse the effects of the Chronosapien Time Bomb, a device that could destroy all timelines. Alien X is stated to be able to destroy entire universes. In the episode So Long and Thanks for All the Smoothies, Alien X recreated the universe with ease. Alien X is also stated to be the most powerful alien in the Omnitrix, so that means it's more powerful than Clockwork, who was already multiversal. Now, there's this claim that Alien X instantly beats Sonic because he's stated by Paradox to be omnipotent while Sonic isn't. However, Alien X is only omnipotent in the sense that it can do almost anything, and it's superior to all other aliens in that universe. It doesn't make it all-powerful or stronger than a being from another verse. And if you want to go by statements of omnipotence, Archie Sonic stated that Enerjack was omnipotent himself, and he still fought and stalemated him. Regardless, it's safe to say that both of them tie in power, especially when you consider that both Sonic and Alien X have reality warping abilities that allow them to do almost anything. Lastly, let's talk about defense. Archie Sonic has tanked some heavy hits, but his durability gets very interesting when he turns super. In his super form, Sonic is invulnerable, meaning he can't be hurt at all. Even beings that are on his level, such as Hyper Knuckles and Enerjack, can't damage him. As for Ben 10, most of his aliens can be hurt. You could argue that Ghost Freak could phase through attacks, but that won't do much against someone whose attacks can cut through dimensional planes. Even Alien X can be hurt. It's ironic because even though Alien X may be able to destroy the multiverse, he can't take what he dishes out. In the episode, And Then There Was None, Ben 10,000, the most skilled version of Ben, transformed into Atomic X, which is a fusion between Alien X and Atomics, to stop the Chronosapian time bomb from destroying all timelines. However, he fails, and he gets erased from existence. That means he can't take multiversal attacks. One might argue that being fused with Atomics makes him weaker, but that's never proven to be true, and it wouldn't make sense for Ben to transform into a weaker alien when he already has Alien X. Also, Man of Action, the creators of Ben 10, directly stated that Alien X can't survive multiversal destruction, saying if they were not aware of the impending threat of destruction, they would not be able to agree in advance and would be undone by either phenomenon, the phenomenon being the destruction of the multiverse or omniverse. That raises another problem with Ben's Alien X. In order to use it, he has to consult the manifestations Serena and Bellicus, and it can literally take an entire day for them to agree sometimes. Meanwhile, Sonic could defeat Alien X during that instant. Therefore, Sonic wins the defense category. Overall, I believe that Archie Sonic would beat Ben 10. The only way that Ben is winning this fight is if Sonic is cocky and Ben gets ample time to use either a smart alien such as Brainstorm or an all-powerful alien such as Alien X. Even using Alien X doesn't confirm Ben's victory, as none of its displayed feats can do anything significant against a guy who's done similar feats and is also invulnerable. Ben will have to be lucky to even get the chance to use Alien X in quick time, since he has to argue with his manifestations before he can use it. And lastly, Sonic's trump card is that he can unleash and defend against multiversal attacks while Alien X would be destroyed by them. All of these reasons are why I believe that Archie Sonic beats Ben 10 in a fight. If you disagree with my reasoning, you can argue in the comment section, or you can debate us on their Discord group chat, which I'll link below. Thanks for watching, and be cool, be wild, and be groovy.